Welcome to the show, everybody. We're diving headfirst into the deep, dark underbelly of the NFL, where scandals lurk like shadows and controversies erupt like a Marshawn Lynch touchdown run. We're talking about the moments that made you question everything, the controversies that had fans throwing penalty flags from their living rooms. From deflated footballs to shocking arrests, we're dissecting the biggest scandals that rocked the league and left an indelible mark on the sport. So buckle up, folks. This is going to be a wild ride. Get ready to dive deep, separate fact from fiction, and uncover the truth behind the headlines. First up, we're heading to New England, where the air pressure was as low as the Patriots' opponents' morale. Deflategate, baby. Tom Brady, the golden boy accused of tampering with footballs to gain an advantage. The NFL threw the book at Brady, suspending him for 4 games, and the debate raged on cheater or scapegoat. The evidence? Well, it was about as clear as mud. Brady and the Pats maintained their innocence, but the stain on their reputation lingered. So, was it a calculated scheme or an overblown witch hunt? You be the judge. From the Northeast, we head down south to the Big Easy, where the Saints were marching to a different tune. Bountygate, a scandal so brazen, so shocking it sent shockwaves through the league. We're talking about a team accused of paying players to injure opponents, to take them out of the game. The NFL investigation revealed a culture of incentivized violence, with players allegedly receiving bonuses for inflicting pain. Head coach Sean Payton, defensive coordinator Greg Williams, and several players faced suspensions, and the Saints' Super Bowl victory was forever tainted. Bountygate was a betrayal of trust, a violation of the unspoken code of sportsmanship. It tarnished the reputation of a beloved franchise and raised serious questions about player safety. And while the Saints have moved on, the memory of Bountygate serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of crossing the line. From the gridiron to a casino elevator, the Ray Rice incident was a stark reminder that off-field actions have real-world consequences. The video, shocking and disturbing, showed Rice, a star running back for the Baltimore Ravens, striking his then-fiancée. The NFL, already under fire for its handling of domestic violence cases, faced a public outcry. The league initially suspended Rice for a mere 2 games, a decision widely criticized as a slap on the wrist. But as public pressure mounted and the graphic video surfaced, the Ravens terminated Rice's contract, and the NFL suspended him indefinitely. The Ray Rice incident highlighted the need for accountability, for a zero-tolerance policy when it came to violence against women. It forced the NFL to acknowledge its responsibility to do more than just hand out suspensions, to take a stand against domestic violence and provide support for victims. The Ray Rice incident remains a dark chapter in NFL history, a reminder that the actions of players have far-reaching consequences. Chapter 4. Colin Kaepernick. Taking a knee, igniting a firestorm. From a physical altercation to a silent protest, Colin Kaepernick's decision to take a knee during the national anthem ignited a firestorm of controversy that transcended the world of sports. Kaepernick, then the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, chose to kneel as a peaceful protest against racial injustice and police brutality. His actions sparked a national debate about race, patriotism, and the role of athletes in society. Some praised Kaepernick for his courage, for using his platform to shine a light on social injustices. Others condemned his actions as disrespectful to the flag, to the military, and to the country. Kaepernick became a free agent after the 2016 season and remained unsigned, leading many to believe he was blackballed by the league for his activism. Whether you agree with his methods or not, Kaepernick's protest sparked a national conversation that continues to this day. Chapter 5. Antonio Brown, from star wide receiver to headline magnet. From a silent protest to a symphony of off-field antics, Antonio Brown went from being one of the NFL's most electrifying wide receivers to a headline-grabbing enigma. Brown's talent was undeniable, but his behavior became increasingly erratic, leading to a series of controversies that ultimately derailed his career. From bizarre social media rants to accusations of assault and sexual misconduct, Brown seemed determined to sabotage his own success. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Brown's longtime team, finally had enough, trading him to the Oakland Raiders. But Brown's antics continued, and his tenure in Oakland was short-lived. He then signed with the New England Patriots, only to be released after just 1 game following new allegations of sexual misconduct. The Antonio Brown saga was a cautionary tale, a reminder that talent alone isn't enough. Chapter 6. Aaron Hernandez, From the Gridiron to the Prison Yard. From off-field antics to a shocking fall from grace, the Aaron Hernandez story is a chilling reminder that darkness can lurk beneath even the most charming of facades. Hernandez, a rising star tight end for the New England Patriots, had it all: fame, fortune, and a promising future. But beneath the surface, a sinister side was brewing. In 2013, Hernandez was arrested and charged with the murder of Odin Lloyd. The NFL world was stunned as details emerged of a double life filled with drugs, violence, and alleged gang ties. Hernandez was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The Aaron Hernandez story is a stark reminder that fame and fortune don't guarantee happiness, that even those who seem to have it all can succumb to their demons. Chapter 7. We return to New England, where the Patriots found themselves embroiled in yet another controversy, one that tarnished their reputation and raised questions about their championship pedigree. Spygate, as it became known, involved accusations that the Patriots had illegally videotaped opponents' signals in an attempt to gain an unfair advantage. In 2007, the Patriots were caught filming the New York Jets' defensive signals from an unauthorized location. The NFL launched an investigation and the findings were damning. Head coach Bill Belichick, the mastermind behind the Patriots dynasty, was fined $500,000, the largest fine ever levied against an NFL coach. The Patriots were also fined $250,000 and stripped of a first-round draft pick. Spygate remains a black eye on the NFL. From the gridiron to the penitentiary, the Michael Vick story is one of redemption, second chances, and the enduring power of forgiveness. Vick, a dynamic quarterback with electrifying talent, was on top of the world, a household name with a bright future ahead of him. But in 2007, Vick's world came crashing down when he was implicated in a dog-fighting ring. The details were horrific, with allegations of animal cruelty and barbaric treatment of dogs. Vick pleaded guilty to federal felony charges and served 18 months in prison. Upon his release, Vick expressed remorse for his actions and sought redemption. The Philadelphia Eagles took a chance on Vick, signing him to a contract in 2009. While his legacy will always be intertwined with the horrors of dogfighting, Vick's story also serves as a reminder that people can change, that even those who have committed terrible acts can find redemption. From redemption to a battle over allegations and evidence, the Ezekiel Elliott suspension was a saga that tested the limits of the NFL's disciplinary power and sparked a debate about fairness and due process. Elliott, a star running back for the Dallas Cowboys, was accused of domestic violence by his former girlfriend in 2017. The NFL conducted its own investigation, and while no criminal charges were filed, the league concluded that Elliott had violated its personal conduct policy. Commissioner Roger Goodell suspended Elliott for 6 games, a decision that ignited a firestorm of controversy. Elliott and the NFL Players Association challenged the suspension, arguing that the league had overstepped its bounds and that the punishment was excessive. The case dragged on for months, with legal battles and appeals dominating headlines. The Elliott saga highlighted the complexities of the NFL's disciplinary process, particularly when it comes to allegations of domestic violence. From the commissioner's office to the locker room, the Richie Incognito bullying scandal exposed the dark underbelly of NFL culture and the toxic environment that can fester within a team. Incognito, an offensive lineman for the Miami Dolphins, was accused of bullying teammate Jonathan Martin, subjecting him to racial slurs, harassment, and threats. The scandal sent shockwaves through the league, prompting investigations by both the Dolphins and the NFL. The findings were disturbing, revealing a culture of intimidation and hazing within the Dolphins' locker room. Incognito was suspended indefinitely for conduct detrimental to the team. The Incognito scandal sparked a national conversation about bullying, workplace harassment, and the responsibility of organizations to protect their employees. It highlighted the importance of creating a culture of respect and accountability where everyone feels safe and valued. The scandal remains a reminder that bullying and harassment have no place in sports or in any workplace. We've journeyed through some of the NFL's most controversial moments, from deflated footballs to allegations of violence and cover-ups. These scandals have tested our faith in the game, challenged our perceptions of our heroes, and sparked national conversations about race, justice, and the role of athletes in society. But through it all, the NFL has endured. The game, with its blend of athleticism, strategy, and raw emotion, continues to captivate us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of sports.